Hello, my name is Mario Garfius. My third person will be the one recording. As we all know, texting has become a big part in cell phone use. We we use a lot of texting in everything that we do now in cell phone. There's no longer picking up the phone and calling, giving a message. We do everything to text. Um, but as we know, there's a lot of consequences that come with messaging, particularly in texting while driving. Um, but in some places, texting is illegal, and there's a lot of fines associated with texting while driving in those places. Um, let's see, fines vary from state to state, so depending on what state you're in, will depend on how big the fines are. There are currently 44 states right now that have laws against texting while driving. Um, the the fines can range anywhere from $20 up to $500, depending on what state you live in. In some states, um, texting is more than a fine. In some states, it's actually a Class B or a Class C misdemeanor. So in some states, it's more than just paying a fine. You can be charged with a Class C or a Class B misdemeanor. And there's even other states that have like if you get in a crash while texting and driving, they can give you jail time and prison time. So something that I didn't know. There's been many studies that were done based on texting and driving, and the studies have shown that texting while driving can be greater than drinking and driving. So there's a research out there. According to the Cohen Children's Medical Center in New Hyde Park, there's an estimated about 300,000 teens die every year from texting while driving, while there's another 300,000 teens every year that are injured while texting and driving. And when you compare that to drinking and driving, there's another research out there. This is according to Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, and about about only 2,700 die in a drinking and driving accident. While while the injuries are almost the same, there are about 282,000 injured while drinking and driving. So you can kind of see how texting and driving is becoming more a problem than drinking and driving. Um, and some studies have shown that you tend to get more distracted um, while while texting and driving than you would drinking and driving. So they did studies out there where you while drinking and driving you actually have more attention than you do while texting and driving. So and that continues to be on the climb as well. But it's not just teens that are the ones. This a lot of this study was based on teens, but it's not just teens that are the ones that texting and driving. There's a climb in adults that are texting and driving as well. And another study done by the Texting and Driving Safety website. They surveyed a few people, and 48% of kids ages 12 to 17 said that they were in a car where an adult was texting and driving. And then um, in that same study, there were 15% of young people said that they seen their parents texting while driving. So it's something that's just not in teens; it's also in adults. So um, it's something that we can do to change it. First of all, it has to start from the adults. We have to teach our children, about the dangers of texting and driving. It all starts, with the parents. Not only do they have to talk to them about it, but we also have to lead by example. You know, we should not text and drive and show them that we text and drive as well. You know, we should not do it and tell them, hey, you know, you kind of show them how not to do it, rather than show them, well, you know, rather than saying, oh, well, you know, I can text and drive because my mom and my dad does it. I see them do it all the time. So that's something that you want to avoid. So in conclusion, you know, everything is on the rise as far as texting and driving. You know, it's even surpassing, you know, drinking and driving. You know, you also have the fines that are associated with it, the Class B and Class C misdemeanors, and also jail and prison time. So, but altogether, you know,